But 30% chance of not capturing on. But recording. Yeah, we should be capturing. So we could. Sorry, I have to draw. That's, yeah. Huh? Oh, sure. Okay.
Travis asked a little bit that we said about it,
He's coming.
it was gonna, we're looking for. We're so Travis. You can ask, you know, like,
Okay, so greetings, distinguished guests, esteemed faculty, and fellow students. My name is Charis Victory, and I am one of the associate directors with the ASAP program. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to the second annual STEM recognition ceremony. Today we come to celebrate the extraordinary achievements of our STEM scholars. We gather here not only to honor those who have excelled in programs such as NIH Bridges, TRIS, and other undergraduate research opportunities, but also to recognize the outstanding contributions of STEM students who have demonstrated exceptional academic performance and a great commitment to ASAP. This ceremony is a testament to the dedication and perseverance of our STEM community. From trailblazing research endeavors to extraordinary performance in the classroom, each of you has made invaluable contributions to the advancement of STEM fields. Your commitment to learning, innovation, and community engagement serves as an inspiration to us all. I would be remiss if I did not take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to the faculty members who have played an integral role in the success of our students. Your dedication to teaching, mentorship, and research has not gone unnoticed. Through your guidance and support, you have empowered our students to reach new heights of academic excellence and personal growth. Your tireless efforts have not only enriched the educational experience, but have also helped to cultivate the next generation of STEM leaders. For this, we extend our deepest appreciation and gratitude. At this time, I would ask all the faculty in the room to stand and for all of us to give them a huge round of applause. As we reflect on the achievements of our STEM community, I am reminded of the profound impact that each of you have had on shaping the future of STEM. Students, I encourage you all to continue to push the boundaries of knowledge and inspire future generations. May today's ceremony be a source of pride, encouragement, and motivation for us all. At this time, I would like to acknowledge academic advisors Laura Ronsky and Evelyn Franco, who have put this event together, and I will turn it over to them so that they'll go through the agenda for the day. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Laura Ronsky, ASAP advisor. We're thrilled to have you here today at our second STEM recognition ceremony. Each of you attending here today was nominated by your ASAP advisor and some of you as by faculty. Your advisor not only recognized your academic achievements and success in Laguardia, but also your motivation and engagement in the ASAP program. Some of your advisors are here today to celebrate your success. Advisors.
Today we will be hearing from students who are involved in research programs and extracurriculars at LaGuardia. You will also hear from some faculty who will discuss the programs they are involved with. We will then present certificates to everyone here, and this will be followed by lunch and networking.
Right? So it's time for our speakers. It is my pleasure to present our first student speaker, Iviana Turowski, on behalf of Project Sembra.
Hello everyone. It's a pleasure to be here at the ceremony. My name is Iviana Turowski. I'm a part of ASAP. I pursue environmental science and also part of Sembra leadership. It was a very wonderful leadership to experience. So as a student who was pursuing environmental science, I was given the great opportunity to be a part of Project Sembra, an eye-opening and highly beneficial experience delving into urban agriculture. While participating in this internship, I was truly surrounded by like-minded and passionate individuals. Majors varied within our group, which provided the ability to see things in different perspectives. The amazing opportunity that is Sembra is only possible thanks to Dr. Priti Radhakrishnan. During this 3-week internship in the summer, the first 2 weeks were spent visiting multiple urban farms in Queens and Brooklyn, and were dedicated to developing partnerships in urban agriculture. My peers and I visited various farms such as Oakville Farms, Queens County Farm and Museum, Kingsland Wildflowers, and Brooklyn Grange. We learned about different types of farming techniques such as aquaponics, hydroponics, rooftop farming, and land-based regenerative agriculture. Project Sembra gave me the opportunity for self-discovery. At Oakville Farms, hearing Yemi Inu, the founder, talk about science and research she used to develop her methods and practices, really solidified my desire to pursue research. I realized I wanted to be the data and science behind amazing innovations for sustainable urban agriculture and other advances in the fight to protect our planet Earth. Experiencing these urban farms and hearing those who work them truly showed me how vital research is and how much there is yet to be discovered and uncovered about our environment. During the final week at SUNY Cobleskill, we did a residency where we stayed on the campus for a week and learned so much about agriculture. In this week, we had the chance to speak and learn from professors in the Agricultural Business and Food Systems Department and meet with the Commissioner of Agriculture, Richard Ball, at his farm, Strawberry Valley Farms. My peers and I were able to ask him questions about the future of agriculture. At SUNY Cobleskill, we learned about dairy processing, where we were given the opportunity to milk cows, learn about pasteurization and the practices conducted, and about the machines that were used. We also attended many workshops focused on precision agriculture, hydroponics, wildlife and fishery sciences, small animal industry, and fermentation science. With the program being experiential, community-led, and service-based, it allowed my peers and I to conceptualize and see the impact education can have on the lives of the community and our planet. It also provided us the opportunity to engage in conversations with farmers and soil scientists about how soils are depleted by monocropping, about the differences in engineering that go into rooftop agricultural spaces, and about how food, agriculture, nutrition, and healthcare are intimately related. Project Summer really aided with affirming my educational path. After LaGuardia and the next chapter of my life, I am eager to continue down the path of my ultimate goal, becoming a research scientist with a desire to contribute to environmental advancements for a more sustainable future. My goals are to finish out a 4-year and then go on to earn a master's degree in an area that delves deeper into environmental science and advances my knowledge in that field. I then hope to pursue a PhD in a specific field within environmental science or specific focus in mind, such as mycology or rheology.
Thank you, Fiona. If anyone is interested in Project Summer, the application is posted on Microsoft Teams. Okay. I would next like to present Dr. Richard Gupta from LaGuardia's Natural Science Department, who will be discussing LaGuardia climate change.
Thanks, Lauren. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I am a professor of biology and I'm here to talk to you about learning communities. So, what is a learning community? First of all, a learning community means that a group of same students take either 2 or 3 classes together in a particular semester. And sometimes students think it can be very overwhelming. I have to take 3 classes or 4 classes together. But I'm actually here to clarify that misconception. Because let's talk about the first semester. Once the student has enrolled into a major level college, they usually have to take a first year seminar class. With that, they have to take PNG 101 or maybe the first level math class, and maybe a flexible code class. So that's usually the degree plan, so that the student is on a good track towards graduation. Now, if a student wants to take standalone classes, they can do that. But when you participate in a learning community and register for it, then there are these interconnected 3 or 4 classes, or sometimes a pair of 2 classes, wherein the faculty teaching those classes actually collaborate and they very frankly they work a little more to develop a connected curriculum to make it easier for the students. So what that leads to, it basically results in students, once they are attending the classes, doing things on time, they can complete their classes and accumulate credits in an easy manner. So that eventually leads to, a very good progress into the next semester and keeps the student on track. The interest in the major, strengthens. Otherwise, sometimes, a student gets distracted if, let's say, the grade in one quiz or an exam is not good. But in a learning community, the faculty also provide advisory workshops. So wherein, small issues of the classes are solved together by this group of faculty, not just one. And I believe they are more approachable that way because, they are working themselves together. Students are getting advising options. And from the natural sciences, I would say, usually in an FYS class, it's not a lecture class. But when students participate in a learning community, they are very mindful that we are also doing some active experiments in the lab. So that's the best for STEM students, that they get hands-on experience in their first semester, and then they are more encouraged to learn deeper details and concepts of the next classes. So that's what I would like to say. Don't be scared of learning communities. And look for them in the future. If you have friends who will be joining your college in fall, tell them about the learning communities that have NSF 101, the FIS class. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. My email is actually very simple. My first initial R with the last name lgcc.tv.edu. And a second point I wanted to inform you about is I'm also the mentor of the college STEM club. So if you are a STEM user, then I think it will be very, very fruitful, but we actually welcome even students of other majors to join the club. And we basically like to have some sort of a community where students of the college can come together, share their ideas, maybe do some interesting science projects together. And most importantly, we organize a professional development workshop for the students so that you can interact with experts of different fields, get advice, how they reach where they are right now, and starting from associates, how can you build your journey forward. So with that, I'll end, not take a lot of your time, but if you have any questions about learning communities or the STEM club, then please feel free to email me. And as such, College Broadcast emails of the STEM club would be on the whenever email comes. So keep your eye out for that.
I would like to present our next speaker, Jonathan Machado, who is a member of the Learning Community 60 in fall 2023, and we're going to be discussing his research in the learning community and its impacts.
Hey everyone, my name is Jonathan Machado. I'm a bio major. I'll talk a little bit about the learning community. While in the learning community, I experienced a new way of learning. Through integrative teaching, I understood more clearly how classes can relate to each other in many ways. For example, things like graphing charts, math equations, concepts regarding everyday life. It was a blessing to have joined the learning community because I gained a better understanding and more intimate learning. Since classes were much smaller, I got the support. It would be so hard to get in a larger class. Also, I chose to opt into a learning community because I want to get the feel you get when you're on a small group like how med schools are. During that semester in the learning community, I studied the topic of infectious diseases. In my semester through integrative learning, I understood how classes like Math 115, English 101, Public Speaking 106, and NSF can relate to each other in many ways. In these classes, I learned the concepts through math and how to plot charts and equations to find the transmission rates of infected people. With NSF, I learned how to do the same thing, but perhaps to run experiments in labs to test infectious diseases like ELISA examinations and seeing patients who were infected with HIV. Regarding scientific research, when we can see how English plays a factor when it comes to writing our scientific research in lab reports, or simple word mathematical equations. As for public speaking, we saw during the pandemic through emergency broadcasts how public speaking is an essential factor. People need to know what's going on to stay safe during the past pandemic and our everyday battles in fighting diseases. You can better understand how transmission rates, when shown through a chart and spoken to you. From seeing it from outside perspective, you wouldn't get to experience and see how truly these classes can connect to each other, especially in the field of STEM. During the Learning Community Showcase, a friend and I did research that connected to the learning community, where we made models of the SARS-CoV and Streptococcus. In these, we explained how these viruses can harm people and the symptoms and treatment you can do to recover from these viruses. During the research on infectious diseases, it helped me to understand both sides of a person better when it comes to a person who has no understanding of how contagious diseases work, and a person who is in the field of STEM, and how we can help them to understand through scientific research and treatments, in case of someone who has catch an illness. The knowledge and understanding I've gained through the research and learning community will help me better understand how to infect diseases and how to prevent the mass spread of these diseases in my everyday life. As for what I want to do, I plan to become a doctor or either a medical scientist one day. I want to help people in the medical world.
I would like to present our next speaker, Suborna Singha. She is triple nominated today. First by her INSAP advisor, by Dr. Gupta for her work in the learning community, and by Drs. Bashir and Drs. Morris and Jones for her involvement in the ASAP Summer Bridges program.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shubarna, and I'm in bio major, and this is my second semester with ASAP. And I'm really grateful for Dr. Bashir and Morrison Jones and my beautiful professor, Dr. Gupta, for nominating me, and also my advisor. So first, I want to talk about the summer beach program. So I joined summer beach program during the summer. So it's like basically before you start your first semester. So when we start college, we're thinking about, oh, we're gonna start new classes, new people, but we don't really know. We don't really want to know what is gonna be happen when you go through this semester. So I wanna say summer beach program really helped me out with that. What is STEM? How STEM works? So first thing first, I want to talk about in summer beach program. I get to meet with two neuroscientists who are from Columbia University, and also they talk about how brain works, how we think, like for example, appraisal and reappraisal. And also, I get to see hydroponics, which is located in the Hamilton. And on top of that, I also met with some biology professor. They show us some starfish. It's like, I'm biomedical. I'm really fascinated about biology stuff. And yeah, that's really what's helpful. And also they have like workshop about stress management, time management, and on top of that, they also talks about maths because math is always stressful. And now I'm going to talk about the learning community. My professor already explained to us what is the learning community. So I really want to say, as a first year student, learning community really helped me out. So it's like really, I took 4 classes. One is public speaking, English 1, 2, natural science, which is first year seminar, and math 115. So those 4 classes was connected to each other. So in public speaking, really help us to how to speak in front of public. Since our topic was infectious disease, because we have to let people know that what is infectious disease. Not only we work with problem, we also work with solution, how to prevent them. So on our LC showcase, we make viruses. My friend Jonathan and me, we made 3 models: Staphylococcus, and one is bacteriophage, which is from microbiology, and one is SARS-CoV, which is like COVID virus. So we also like in this event, we plan to showcase people how those viruses look like, because we see like, we came up with like a page writing about what is the viruses and how it's caused issue, how to prevent it, but we never see how the viruses look like. And that's how I did with my friends, and we were in first place, and that really was made me happy and proud. Now I'm in my second semester, and I think my self-esteem got higher. Because I was used to those people. I used to have like a lower self-esteem. I don't really care about myself that I can do something in future. But I'm really happy for Professor Bertram, Morrison Jones, and Professor Gupta that they nominated me. And today I'm in here. I can talk in front of people. That's literally made me so happy that it's like my first achievement in college. Thank you, Ezra.
The next student speaker is Yashoda Parshi, who is a member of the Learning Community 50 in fall of 2023 and spring.
A pleasant good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yashoda Parshram, and I'm part of LC50. Personally, I love being part of learning community classes because it has helped me so much. And I want to take a little moment to talk about it and how to have been a game changer in my year. Learning community classes are super helpful in expanding your knowledge and improving people. They create a supportive environment where you can all learn and work together. Speaking of that, I did a research project. I have been studying about climate change and how it affects our health, well-being, and our environment. To me, it's crazy how everything is connected. Climate change can cause extreme weather events, changes in the water patterns, loss of biodiversity, and a lot more. For example, heat waves can be dangerous, especially to older folks and people with breathing problems. Changes in the weather patterns like rainfall can affect farming and food supply.
Let's not forget about the impact of animals on your home. Through my research, I realized how important it is to raise awareness and take action against climate change. Because it's not about our planet, it's about our well-being and our future generation. The learning community classes have been super awesome in helping me understand this major issue on climate change. They have given me a chance to share ideas, talk about my research, and work with others who care about making a difference. Together, we all can make a positive and build a more healthier and sustainable future for everyone. Thank you.
Our final student speakers, who are members of the Women in Tech Club and are doing a research project with the LaGuardia faculty, presenting Lingland and Lating Zen.
Hi everyone, I'm Li Ting. I'm the president of Women in Tech Student Club. And this is Ling, my teammate, and also she is the vice president of our club. Our club aims to address the gender gap problem in tech area. We want to create a more helpful and inclusive environment for STEM. And we sharing information, opportunity, organize some activities like technical sessions, programming project to our members. And also that our club is not limited to women. As long as you are interested in technical, feel free to join us.
Okay, so my name is Ling, and I will talk about our project. So we are doing a project about underwater acoustic communication and how the implementation with Dr. Shen Yuan and Dr. EBF. And for our project, we aim to build an embedded hardware platform so that we can transmit and receive audio in the underwater environment. So to do this, we first collect perfect audio, which means if it's not background noise, and then we sense this data underwater. So before this, we need to set up both hardware and software environment so that they can communicate with each other. After this, we do an experiment. By doing this, we can collect the received signal and analyze its performance. And speak of how we start doing research with professors, I would say at the time most of us we want to explore the field of computer science so that we can understand like what we want to pursue in the future. And then one day, one of our friends, she asked if we want to join our collaborative research project, and then we seized this opportunity, and that's how we start doing research project with professor. And because of this project, actually last year, we have the opportunity to present our work and exchange ideas with our talented fellows at MIT. So I would say through the past 1 year, this project definitely helped us a lot, and it let us build up our overall computer science background. And I would say because of this project, I also find out what I want to pursue in the future. So I want to focus more on software algorithm parts in the future.
And I also learned a lot from this project. Actually, research is very different with a class. In a class, most of us may just follow the textbook, follow the professor. But research, we need to explore all of this by ourselves. From this research, from this research, I can get a lot of opportunity and build up my technical program skill. Before that, I never know I will experience the hardware because I'm computer science major of my class about software. And I never know I will learn, and I'm very familiar with linear operating system. I'm so grateful of this project, and yeah, this is our opportunity of our experiment about the project. And if you guys interested in our club and our research, feel free to contact us. Thank you.
Thank you to all our student speakers today. Your dedication to the STEM field is inspiring, and I hope you keep working hard to achieve your goals. Next, I'd like to introduce our Associate Director, Dave Rosen.
Good everyone. So I'll say this, I'm going to speak to you guys a little bit from the staff side of the house. A little bit about myself, I'll tell you that both of my parents are PhD biologists, so I'd like to say that I grew up in a STEM household. My mother was an ecologist, my father was a professor emeritus of biology. I myself, however, am a bit of a black sheep. I studied international relations with a focus on nuclear security. So I'm on the social science side of the house. But I'll say that being part of the STEM recognition ceremony and seeing all of our students come up, a lot of times we'll have wonderful students like Lynn and Ting saying, we're grateful for our opportunity to do this, or we're grateful for the other end of the house is, as faculty and staff, we're grateful for your participation, guys. One of my favorite things about working in a community college or working in education in general is the fact that this is a very unique field in that we get to build each other up. Right? We get to see you students with your wonderful dreams about, becoming a professional in whatever STEM career it is you're looking at. And we get the honor and the privilege of supporting you guys through that journey, right? And, all of the faculty in here are going above and beyond. I mean, these people are all PhDs in their field. They have done years and years of research. And they look at you and they say, hey, we want you to do the same. We want to build you up so you go out there. And I'll say that, having worked in a community college for over 10 years directly with students, one thing that I want to repeat and ingrain in all of you is you're all capable of going forward and achieving these dreams, right? Whenever you come up here and you're presenting your little things and, I'll quietly say, I remember I had a couple of friends who were, heavily involved in STEM. Today they're doctors, right? It's always possible that you move forward, etc. But I remember them going to these kinds of science exposés and feeling like the little fish and saying, I'm just working on this little thing. I helped a little bit there. I helped a little bit here. But that's how this starts, right? That's how this learning process starts. And, when we gather you together and put you up on these pedestals to tell us about your research, I want you guys to take a moment and reflect on the progress that you yourselves have made. These little acts of organizing a student club, right? Of attending research with a professor, even if you don't feel like you're paper critical, you were the PI for that project. Every little bit counts, right? So that sentiment in our hearts, I want to say thank you to our students for being brave enough to come here and talk to us in front of a group of people and let us celebrate you, right? That makes our job infinitely more easier, but far more important, it makes our jobs worthwhile, right? Because we're here to build you up, and I think that's something that once you leave education, you're not necessarily going to find everywhere in the world, right? It's a very rare place that you can find PhDs who are very, very esteemed in their fields who are willing to spend time with you guys, right? So with that being said, I want to have a round of applause for our students and our faculty partners who are going to be so talented. I'll put on when we put these devices together, it really is a very sincere celebration of your successes and of the hope and pride we feel when we think of your future. So I want to thank everyone involved, and I will pass the mic back over to Lauren real quick.
We want to recognize the faculty for their collaboration with the ASAP program and for the work they do to support LaGuardia students. We especially want to thank the professors directly involved with today's ceremony, for those who took the time to nominate students and attend our event. On behalf of the ASAP team, we want to thank Dr. Bashirs, Dr. Gupta, Dr. Morrison-Jones, Dr. Senkoff, Dr. Preeti, and Dr. Yee. Thank you for supporting LaGuardia students to guide them in achieving their goals and aspirations.
So we're waiting on one professor to arrive, so we're running a little ahead of schedule. So maybe we're going to start giving out our certificates. So you've been nominated by your ASAP advisor for your academic success and your involvement and commitment to the ASAP program. On behalf of all your advisors and professors, we are very proud of your achievements and look forward to your continued success. So we will call you up one by one to receive your certificate from our ASAP Associate Director, Travis.
Ines Fernandez. Alfie D. Guzman.
That's so contest. Amina Shania. Rumi Ahmed.
Passing you Marlon.
Celeste Guerra.
Tanya Paris.
Dion, would you or not?
Eliandi Bijar.
Stefania Chana.
Ethan Randy.
Jerasamina Krani.
Isabella Alfaro.
Eliana Tuloski.
Aminata Tahore.
Jacqueline Godaki.
Jatinder Singh.
Jonathan Machado.
Joseph Herrera.
Justin Tapia.
Julia Santos.
Keys Regal.
Khalid Nabjor.
Latifa Ducret.
Ling Lin.
Latin Zhang.
Nani Choka.
Michael Downer.
Ranjan Gautam. I'm sorry, Miss. Rajwan, what's the name? Can we say now? No. Your partnership.
Noah Alam.
Rajwan Cars.
Robert Velos.
Mariana Vergara.
Samin Sultana.
Susama Hima.
Chelsea Lantigua.
Suborna Singha.
Tabia Tirana.
Taj ID.
Yashoda Parsham.
Yusuf Diwari.
Zain Avan.
Congratulations, everyone.
I would like to present LaGuardia Professor Dr. Roman Zenkov, who will be discussing the CUNY Research Scholars Program.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, how are you? I'm so happy to see you and share some of your notes, man. It's kind of difficult. Okay, Mesopotamia, yeah? Yes. Physics. I'm a physics professor, but I want to talk about a little bit about research. Research during your undergraduate years, first, second year at LaGuardia. For some of you who want to stay for another year at LaGuardia, I really like to emphasize the importance of doing research when you're still undergraduate. This can really help you to actually define what you actually like or may not like to do. Because when you come to the college, you have some idea what you may like. But actually, until you try doing this, you will never know for sure. LaGuardia has a lot of opportunities. One of the opportunities is CRSP scholarship. And this is a great opportunity, one of the probably the best opportunities at LaGuardia. And if you stay for another year, I really encourage you to apply. You can reach out to me or to anyone, maybe from your sub professors or mentors. So, in general, we have this scholarship, support your research. You will be connected to a professor who is doing a cutting-edge research in probably any area you wish, starting from computer science, psychology, biology, astrophysics, nuclear physics, that's me, and mathematician, including artificial intelligence and many other areas. Your research work will be supported. It's a 1-year commitment. We support you not only through the stipend. Stipend is very important, of course. You can reduce your part-time job, for example, and take the stipend. So the stipend changes from year to year. Usually it's about $5,000 per year. But we also provide some trainings. We provide you supplies, workshops, and basically we do whatever you need to be successful for your future career. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Professor Zenkov. I think now, next we're going to be giving out awards to our faculty supporters.
Yes. We want to again thank all the faculty for all the work they do with our students and to support. So we're going to start with Dr. Zenkov. Thank you very much. Dr. Rashers. Dr. Morrison Jones. Dr. Gupta. Thank you all for coming today. All right. So we hope today's ceremony inspired you to seek out programs and STEM research opportunities available to you at LaGuardia. You can always get the support from your advisors if you want to continue to pursue more opportunities, as well as contact your professors if you're interested in specific projects. The more extracurriculars or research you do as a student, the more you can get at the knowledge, skill, and dedication needed to succeed in a STEM career. We are all very proud of you today, and it would be an ASAP event if you didn't know that you're receiving group advising and a career milestone credit today. You have one students. Amina Shamia, who is also a Jack, Hancock semifinals.